Hello everybody, welcome back to a new video. In today's video, I'm going to go over the gift card items for June of 2025 on Roblox. So get started. So over here, we do have all the items for June right over here for the gift cards, which is a little bit of a downgrade from last month, but I think we kind of knew this given that we did see the promotional images that each store released, where they kind of already showed that each store in June will just have the same item. So it was kind of expected here, but we do have 7 items here to look at. And now the first 5 items here are Amazon items, and they're all themed after the Jurassic World movie. So they're all sponsored items, which I know many people don't actually really like, and it's kind of unfortunate that a lot of these items just have a big logo on them right over here, so you're pretty much just like a walking advertisement. But I think it's still nice that they incorporated some extra elements to it. So this is the first one here, and I'm assuming that this is actually in the order that it's going to be for prices here. So this cap is going to be the cheapest one for $10, $15, or $20, and then as we move on, they'll get more expensive. So over here, this cap definitely doesn't look too bad. The actual cap is nice, and this little dinosaur actually adds a pretty nice element to it, so definitely a pretty cute one so far. And despite it being a sponsored item, it's still not bad from Amazon, so you're probably going to be able to get this one from the cheapest Amazon tier in June. And when you do wear it right over there, you can see it goes in the head, just how you would expect it to, and it looks pretty normal, so not a bad one right over there. Next up right over here, we do have the Jurassic World Rebirth red backpack, and it's kind of an unfortunate thing, but the rest of the Amazon items are actually all just different backpacks in different colors, so I don't know what their thought process was there, making the same style of item 4 different times, but we do have 4 different backpacks. So if you are interested in these kind of backpacks, you have 4 different things to choose from. Also, another thing to keep in mind is that the Amazon items actually switch later today, so if you actually want to get these, you can get them sooner, and they also stay a little bit longer, so they go away on July 7th. So for next month, I might end up actually releasing the video later if we only have the select retailers and bonus item, so that I can also talk about the Amazon items for July whenever they do release. But over here, this red backpack does look pretty decent. It also does feature the little dinosaur here in a different position, so not too bad. This is probably going to be the second cheapest one for $25, $30, or $40, so you're probably going to need to spend that much to get this one here. And then if you do wear it, it goes right over there on the back, pretty much how you expect it to. And a lot of these backpacks are actually pretty small, so you're probably going to need to size them up using the avatar adjustment feature. So not a bad item, though right over there it does look pretty decent. Next up, same thing, another backpack but in pink. This one is a little bit different in terms of the styling here. You can see that there's this little flap up top, so definitely does look pretty different. Once again, features the same dinosaur in this one as well, so if you are a fan of that one, you can wear both a backpack and a cap featuring it, so not a bad one right over there. This is likely going to be the next expensive tier, so this is probably going to be $50, $75, or $100, so it's already getting quite expensive here at this point for these kind of sponsored items, but still a pretty decent item here. And if you do wear it, once again, also pretty small, but you can definitely size it up using the avatar adjustment feature. Next up right over here, the Jurassic World Rebirth Flare backpack. This one doesn't even feature the dinosaur, it's just a backpack with the logo on it, so nothing too crazy here. This looks like something that probably would have been free 10 years ago that you would have gotten during an event. And if you do wear it over here, once again, just like the others, just goes on the back. And this is probably going to be the next most expensive tier, so $125, $150, or $200 is probably how much you're going to have to spend for this one. And the last one here, similar to the others, it's another backpack with the little dinosaur sitting on top. This one's a pretty decent one, and all these backpacks are well made. You can tell there's a lot of detail put into them, and they're pretty high quality backpacks. But when there's 4 of them, it's just kind of to be expected here. And once again, it looks just like how the others do on the back, pretty small, but you can definitely adjust it. And this is probably going to be the most expensive tier, which is probably going to be $300, $400, and $500. So pretty expensive if you do want to get all of these, especially this last tier here. So you're really going to have to keep in mind if it's worth it. But the good news is it's probably going to be rare because it's not going to get a lot of sales. Now moving on to the last 2 items here, we do have the looping melody staff, which unfortunately does confirm that Target, Walmart, Asda, Sam's Club, and Costco are no longer going to have their own items, and every store pretty much other than Amazon is going to share this item here. So it says it's available from select retailers, and pretty much what that means is any store that is selling a Roblox gift card either online or in person other than Amazon, you will be able to get this item here. So this is going to be a very common item here if you do want to get it, but it's going to be very readily available, so you'll definitely be able to get this one from pretty much any store here. And if you do wear it, it flies around the head like this, so definitely a pretty interesting position there, flying around the face area there, so keep in mind this is how it's going to look like if you do wear it. And lastly, we have the high-res equalizer shades, which are a pretty interesting pair of shades. They remind me of a couple of different shades that Roblox has uploaded in the past, but they look pretty decent. Right over here, kind of a disco DJ kind of vibe there, and if you do wear them, they look pretty much how you expect them to, going over the eye area on from the characters. So not a bad one over there, and a pretty decent pair of shades. And if you do want to get this one, you can get it as a bonus item from this website right here. So if you want to go to this website here in the description, you can either click on the link or also go on the left side here and click on gift cards, and it will take you to this page right over here. And the way to actually get it is just by buying a gift card on the page. So if you buy a gift card on this page, you'll be able to get those shades as a bonus item. And the good news is if you buy a gift card on this page here, you actually get the Melody Staff as well. So you'll be able to get to the Select Retailers item as well as the bonus item just by buying a gift card on the page itself. So I think it's definitely a pretty good deal here, getting 2 items for just the same price you would probably get just one. So I would recommend, if you want to get the Melody Staff, just by buying a card on here so you actually get the shades as a bonus. So both of those items will be available here, along with the Looping Melody Staff also being available at any other store. So yeah, those are all the gift card items for June. A pretty short list given the recent removals, and none of these have effects as per usual, so we'll just have to see if they do end up continuing on this trend of maybe removing more things here. But we do have 7 items here that are available in the month of June. But yeah, that's this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!